From rock bottom to rebuilding. I went from owning homes to living in low income housing. And the worst part of it, my ex-husband stayed in the house, moved his friends in, and stopped paying the mortgage. While the loan was still in my name. That wasn't just a setback. That was rock bottom. Rock bottom. Let me tell you something most people don't understand about moments like this. The problem is not that life knocked you down. That's not the problem. The real problem is you were never taught how to rebuild when everything collapsed. Here it is. Rock bottom is not the end. It's the moment you see what was never stable to begin with. Because what I looked like loss for me was actually exposure. Oops. Exposure of what wasn't protected, what wasn't aligned, what wasn't built to last. If you ever had your life fall apart unexpectedly, save this video. Like it, subscribe it, and share and comment. I am rebuilding. So let's get into this video. The night everything shifted. Let me take you back. You can watch the other video before. The night I moved out of my marriage, I end up getting arrested. That's first time for me, racial prejudice. I called for help and somehow became the one taken away. Didn't even know where my daughter was that night. Okay. Ooh, people just keep texting me. The moment you realize you are on your own is the moment everything changes. When you realize it, it just clicks in your head. The night wasn't just traumatic, it was a turning point. Because from that moment on, I saw everything differently. You know when you just get that click? So what people think is the problem? People will look at the story like mine and say, she lost everything. She went through a bad divorce. She had a rough time. But that surface level, is not just what you lose, is what you learn too late. If I don't say this clearly, some of you will go through life repeating the same patterns without ever correcting them. What the real problem is? The real problem is this. You build your life without protecting your foundation. You trust without structure. You give without boundaries. You build without securing your position. Hear this. What you don't structure can collapse under pressure. Because fall, when things fell apart for me, they didn't just fall apart emotionally, they fall apart financially, legally, practically. If you ever had to learn a lesson the hard way, comment, I learned. Because those lessons change how you move forever. So, rock bottom reality. Let's talk about rock bottom. Not the version people glamorize, the real version. Going from ownership to starting over, from stability to uncertainty, from control to figuring out day by day. Hear this. Rock bottom strips you of illusion and introduces you to truth. If I don't say this, some of you will think being at rock bottom means you fail. Excuse me. But sometimes it means you finally see clearly. Why people stay stuck? Some people hit rock bottom and they stay there. Not because they can't get out, but because they stay in blame, shame, regrets. Hear this. You can stay in what happened, or you can build from it. Which one? If I stay in anger, if I stayed in victim mode, I would never rebuild my life. Never. I wouldn't be here right now. So how do I get start to rebuild? Or you start to rebuild? Rebuilding didn't start with money. No, I was living paycheck to paycheck. It started with my mind, my mindset. I had to take responsibility of what I allowed, learn what I didn't know before, shift how I made decisions, build differently this time. Hear this. Rebuilding requires a new mindset, not just a fresh start. You have to change your mind first. Because if you rebuild the same way you were thinking before, you repeat the same outcome, the same patterns. You didn't even learn. And this is exactly what we work on inside my Style Lab, because it's not just about how you look. Yes, that's important, especially for me. It's about rebuilding your identity after life breaks you open, showing up with a confidence again, creating boundaries that protect your next level, aligning your life with intention, not just emotions. If you are ready to rebuild stronger, come join my Style Lab. The power of rebuilding. That season didn't define me, it refined me. It made me sharper, wiser, and more intentional. I just don't go with the flow. I go with intentions. Hear this. The rebuild creates a stronger version than the original one. Because now I don't just build, I build with awareness, with structure, with protection. So no, rock bottom is not where your story ends. It's where your real story begins. If you're in a place right now, you're not finished. You are not finished. You're being reset. You're evolving. And what you build next can be stronger than anything you lost. Anything. So let that sink in, darlings. And I see you in the next video. Much love. But before I go, you know me. I wrote this book. This is Not a Practice Life by Jacqueline Young Landy. It became a bestseller on Amazon during COVID. And it comes in hardcover, paperback, and Kindle. So go on Amazon, purchase whichever one you like to read or listen. And then when you finish reading it, don't put it on the shelf, read it. When you finish reading it, go back and write me a review. And if you want paperback autograph copy, just jump over to IG, Instagram, JYL Lifestyle, and shoot me a message. I greatly appreciate it. And the best part, pay it forward. Give it to someone else. Give it to a friend, a sister, a relative, or even a mail. I've mailed. If you go on my reviews, you see mails. I have read my book and left me reviews. So if you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I greatly appreciate you taking the time out to just listen. But you know the drill. Hit that subscribe button, share, comment, and hit the bell button so you won't miss any of my videos. Thanks for joining, guys, and I see you in the next video. Much love. Take care.